My name is Rumbidza Codelia Machimbirike, and I'm a programs officer with Women in Politics Support Unit, WIPSU. And I think one of the challenges that we've seen that is being faced by women in terms of their political participation, and I think it's also something that came out very strongly, even over the 2 days that we were here with WILSA, is the issue of how women are falling off the political track due really primarily to the issue of lack of knowledge. And I think even as the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission was sharing statistics in terms of how much women know about nomination court, requirements to be a councillor and MP and things like that, I think the statistics just really showed that women's knowledge in terms of electoral processes and elections is actually very, very low. And I think as WIP, so this is something that we've also even realized and witnessed even in the work that we do with councillors, with women leading certain committees, even at grassroots level, that women have information, but sometimes the information is wrong and sometimes they don't have the information at all. So as WIPs, one of the things that we've been really doing is to just continuously disseminate information, also working with other stakeholders, partnering with other organizations, and also even with the election management bodies, just to really disseminate correct and accurate information. I mean, as was said in the workshop, such things as what are the requirements to be a councillor. I think Fads was also just highlighting that the issue of just being a registered voter, it's something that people really don't know. But I think it's one thing that we need all players to just come in and continuously help in the dissemination of information, because this is not a once-off thing. Information dissemination is something that needs to be continuously done, and to also just then have the women and communities be receptive to this information, and just to participate in different governance processes that happen even at community level, public hearings and things like that, and also just having women to participate within those spaces.
The media was said to be a key stakeholder in information dissemination. Can you speak a little bit about that one?
I would like to agree that the media is actually a critical partner in terms of information dissemination, and I think just how the media also then packages information as it goes out to communities, and how the media also then just portrays women who already are in decision-making spaces, and those who aspire to be in decision-making spaces also plays a critical role. But I think one of the things that I would also just like to encourage the media to do is to also just to reach out to the marginalized women, because right now we are talking about social media. A lot is happening on Twitter, a lot is happening on Facebook, but the majority of women are in grassroots communities, and they do not necessarily have access to that. When they ultimately get access to information from the media, it can be print, newspapers or something like that, sometimes events have already passed them by. Sometimes it just doesn't reach out to them anyway. So really the media has a critical role to play in terms of disseminating information to women in communities.